Hello viewers, it's not often I get to bring you a really special slot, but I've got a feeling this one will be. It's Wildflower from Big Time Gaming. As you can see, it's a 4096 way game, 6 reels of 4 rows, and it's based on Danger High Voltage, which was their first 4096 way game. Since then we've obviously had the Final Countdown and Little Devil. Both of those have produced some spectacular wins, especially Little Devil. However, this game, Wildflower, if you know the Cults from the 1980s, the British goth rock band, the soundtrack is from them. Wildflower is one of their best live singles or live tracks they performed. So you got the music from the Cult. Now, this is a Danger High Voltage on steroids game. You can play it from 10p. It's only got 10p to £10, or £20 it's got on here, but I thought it was 10, but never mind. And there's some special additions to this. If you remember Danger High Voltage, where you can get wilds on the centre 4 reels, this is the same, except instead of getting times 6 wilds, you get times 8 wilds. And not only that, instead of just being able to get the wilds, the multiplying wilds on 3 reels like you can on Danger High Voltage, you can get the 216x by getting 3 6x wilds. On this you can get 4 8x wilds in the centre, and let me tell you, that is a 4096 times multiplier if you land the 4 8x wilds on this in the base game. So we're going to go to the reasons why it's Danger High Voltage on steroids, and I'm going to show you. Now you might notice the top pay, the Wolf, which is another Cult track, is 10x. And on Danger High Voltage you used to get 25x, I believe, didn't you, for the purple skulls. Now there's a reason they're lower. So there's the card values, and there's the times 8 wilds. Now, let me tell you, you got heartbeats run faster, which is one bonus, which is equivalent to the one with the multiplier ladder on Danger High Voltage. The most beautiful thing, that is equivalent to the Gates of Hell, where you had 7 spins. Now, let me tell you now, there's 2 scatters here. You've got the Wolves Barking at the Moon, yellow scatter. And on reel 6 you can get a red scatter. Now if you trigger the feature with 3 or more scatters and one of them is red, i.e. it comes on reel 6, you get an enhanced version. This is the big difference. Well, let's just take you through the features quickly. You don't get any premiums or medium symbols selected on this, on the 7 spins this time. Like on Gates of Hell you could get any symbol except the wild. On this you can only get card values, ace, king, queen, jack, 10 or 9 as your sticky wild symbol. Other than that, it's exactly the same as Gates of Hell and Danger High Voltage. Heartbeats faster 3 spins. This is when we get the multiplier ladder, but instead of getting 6 positions from 11, 22 up to 66x, you only get 4, 10, 20, 40, 80. And also you get 12 spins instead of 15. You can re-trigger it, but you don't get a full 15 for the 3 scatters. You get 8 extra spins if you re-trigger it. If you re-trigger it to 4 scatters, you get 12, 5, 16. If you re-trigger it with 6 scatters, you get 20 more spins. Now, that's your basic game, basic features. Now, if you land this scatter here on the trigger, let's go to the 7 spin feature first, the most beautiful thing. You know where you get your sticky wilds, the reels still spin behind them, and if or above them rather, and if you get another wild land on top of an existing sticky wild, it increases the multiplier to 2x. Do it again, it increases it to 3x. So feasibly you can have all 16 centre positions with 3x wilds on. And let me tell you, that is, I believe, 20,176x. It's a huge multiplier. It's in excess of, it's just over 20,000 times multiplier if you manage to fill all 16 middle positions up and get them all to times 3. Because you've got 12 times 12 times 12 times 12 for any further spins you've got left. So the potential's huge. Now we go to the heartbeats faster free spins. If you trigger that with the red scatter on reel 6, as you can see there, every time that ladder wild counts in a win, as you can see it's doing in the image there, it moves up 1 position. And it goes up to 800x, the top multiplier on it. So let's just count those wins quickly. We'll do that again. So you start off with 10 to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So if you used it 11 times, you'd be on 800x for the top position. And the lowest would be 500x if it came in a win. So that's the enhanced features, okay? And we know it's a 4,096 way game. Your RTP is 96.52 if I remember rightly. When you choose the heartbeats faster free spins, it's 96.59. In other words, if you only play on the ladder feature, so it's slightly higher. And as you copyrighted music, the Colt by the Colt. So sorry for the long explanation, but it is necessary to make the comparison with Danger High Voltage. Have a few spins, and there's a wild on reel scatter on reel 1 there. But I've got a feeling this is going to be. And by the way, in testing, wins of over 114,000 times stake were seen. So just to put that in perspective, this can beat Dead or Alive 2's 111,111 times bet maximum prize. This can beat it. If you remember that insane win on Lil Devil, that guy got on 40p, got about 105,000x, didn't he? Something like that for 40p. He won over 40 grand, didn't he, for 40p? Well, if you got that equivalent feature where he filled the centre 16 positions up early on here, you would smash 111,111x. So it's a far more volatile version with Danger High Voltage. And that's where you wanted the red scatter to come on reel 6 for the enhanced feature trigger. As to how often you trigger it on the advanced feature, but by getting the red scatter on reel 6, like say for example every 10th feature will give you on average the enhanced, I don't know. That will only be told with time. So what I'm going to do is leave it on autoplay and come back to you. I won't demonstrate the basic 7-spin feature, the most beautiful thing, because that's exactly the same as it is on Danger High Voltage. What I will do is show you the heartbeats faster one, if I do get it, because that is different. It's got the different ladder with only 4 positions on. So I'm going to leave it on autoplay now and get back to you when something happens. We'll get some times 8 wilds or a feature. Oh, here we go. Go on. Oh, we've got the feature. Well, that's convenient. We get a red one on the end. Come on. No. So there's your basic feature. That's convenient. So you get 3 extra spins for filling the reel up on that. So we know that's identical to Danger High Voltage. So we're going to take this one, which is slightly different to the one on Danger High Voltage. 20. 20x of that one. But this is a very good game. Oh, go on, 9. Oh, look at that. It's got to be big. 80x multiplier times 9. So you've got 724 of a kind 9s there. Now, if this was the enhanced feature, obviously we'd have gone 2 stages up the ladder this far, so your bottom multiplier would be 30 or something rather than 10. Oh, that's one of the better symbols there as well. That's the second highest paying symbol, 5x for 6 of a kind. The wolf is 10x. Queen. Last one. That wasn't a bad start. Not bad. 181x, there you go. So you've seen the heart beats faster feature, and that's the one that's, as you can see, is different from danger high voltage, but the other one was the same. So what I'm going to do now is leave it on autoplay and hopefully be able to show you some 8x wilds in action and maybe an enhanced trigger. Just for your reference, you can hit well in excess of 40,000x in the base game here. If you got your 4 8x wilds, that's a 4096 multiplier. If you got your purple wolf on either end, that's 40,960 times bet just for the wolf, and obviously there'll be other symbols with it. So easily over 40,000x is possible in the base game. There is an 8x wild. This is an ultra high volatile base game, trust me, and I've seen single 8x wilds about 4 times in a couple of hundred spins, but obviously you're waiting to get 2 or more of them that count. But that's an example of one. It comes in as a rose wild and it expands and goes to 8x. Just a word of advice, the base game is very volatile on this. Very volatile. I think this is the most volatile BTG game I've ever played. Ah well, we didn't get the red moon on reel 6 there. Hopefully I'll be able to bring you another feature very shortly. Okay, we've got the feature again. We're going to take the most beautiful thing, the 7 spins. As you can see, you can only get the card values. That's the difference. We're limited to 1x wilds here. You can't get the, unless you get the red scatter on reel 6, you can't get the overlays to increase the multiplier. I believe the enhanced feature is quite a rare trigger, so you might not see it in this video, but I'm going to leave it running for another hour to see if I can get it. We've got a chance for 3 extra spins with a 10 on the bottom of reel 2. Not going to be as good as the first feature. Okay, when this is over I will leave it running and see if I can bring you an enhanced feature. I get the enhanced one, I'll take this one because the heartbeat runs faster as the got the least difference. It's only got the increasing multiplier on the ladder every time it's used, whereas the 7 spinner is significantly different. Okay, I'll give it quite a while. I haven't got time to sit here all day and play at the moment, trying to get that enhanced feature scatter on the 6th reel to trigger it with. But I think I've explained it clearly enough, and I'll show you the rules at the beginning so you can see the differences between this and DHV. It is a very volatile game. Obviously, I can't reiterate that enough. It's super volatile, so there's a bit of a health warning here, but it has a potential to kicking some monsters. If you watch the 4th, the 5th, 6th reel, sorry, the redder it goes, the nearer the scatter is. So obviously the colour faded out before that stopped, but the nearer you are, the nearer the scatter is to the 6th reel, the redder it gets as it spins. You probably noticed that. But anyway, thanks for watching this. This is going to be producing some monster hits in due course. It's released at the end of April, as far as I know. Very end of April. And thank you for watching. If you've got any questions, stick them on the comments and I'll try my best to answer them.